Good morning, viewer. It is still this morning on ITV, that is TMI, and this is another discussion segment where we are going to look at issue of politics, most especially the issue of the APC National Convention that is coming up towards the end of this month of March. Although it was earlier slated to be held in February, and due to so many reasons, the party actually postponed it to March. And even as it stands now, there are a lot of reports coming that pre-convention activities are yet to commence, despite the fact that the party is still insisting that convention will be held in March. Well, a lot of issues are coming up. The aspirant candidate are actually kicking against the issue of zoning, and also the issue of prepared candidate, although President Muhammadu Buhari in his own part through Femi Adesina actually denied that he has a prepared candidate when it comes to who will be the national chairman of the APC, and a lot of things. And the president has already jet out of the country, and a lot of issues people are seeing concerning the APC National Convention. Well, let's just begin the discussion with the guest in the studio, who is a politician, an APC member, and also a member of a particular group that are pro Vice President, that is Samuel Eke. Welcome to the studio.
Welcome, Mr. Hassan.
Well, looking at the issue of convention of your party, what do you say?
Well, it did have been slated for the convention, and hopefully the convention will come and it will pass away. It will yield its result, needed results, and the party will be better off after the convention.
But the shifting of the convention from February to March, wouldn't that be another challenge for them?
No, it is not a challenge, because it has been shifted already. And reasons were given. The same date for the convention, you had by-elections going on in some states, so that was why it was shifted, and hopefully shifted by 1 month, and the party is strongly prepared for the convention come 26th of March.
Up to today, there is no pre-convention activities which ordinarily supposed to have started since, and is yet to commence.
No.
Does that show? Doesn't that shows actually lack of preparation, or there is no political will to even hold the convention?
It is wrong to say there is no pre-convention activity going on.
So which activities?
Today, by the special grace of God, hopefully today, tomorrow, inauguration of the chairman of various subcommittees for the convention would take place. Committees have been set up for the convention. Activities have kicked up. You are in the media. I know you have seen the list of names from various parts of the country, from various blocks of the party, that are ready to take care of the convention, that will take care of different aspects of the convention. So when people say activities have not started, tell the person, no, it's not true. It has started already.
This is a convention issue. Now is most of the aspirants are kicking against the issue of zoning, firstly.
No. In politics, I always say alignment and realignment. If zoning would help us, why not? Would you leave it open for one particular aspect of the country to take everything? No. If you don't zone some positions, the chairman will come from same zone, secretary from same zone, youth leader same zone, woman leader same zone. So it is in the wisdom of the party to make sure that, You zone certain positions to certain area so that you can carry everybody along in the country, so nobody will feel shortchanged.
Issue of who will be the national chairman, which is now the major contention, whereby some reports are suggesting that one particular candidate or aspirant is backed by the presidency, and some are suggesting that some have been backed by the governors and so many other stakeholders in the party, which some aspirants are also kicking against that. And wouldn't that cause a lot of commotion in this combination?
At least you said some people are saying it is not fact. It is not true. The president's spokesman have also come out to say something about it. And I want to believe, Femi Adesina, as you said, that the president has not done that yet. But be that as it may.
But don't forget that they say that there is no smoke without
fire. No, be that as it may. The president is a human being. He's also a politician.
Is he really a politician?
He is. He came in to power through politics, so he's a politician. He might have a certain reservation for a certain candidate, which is not bad. Everybody has the right to contest. It will be a contest or a consensus. Even when it's a consensus, there will be a contest before a certain consensus candidate will emerge. The good thing there is there will be a convention, a national chairman will emerge. We have seen the names coming up, people who have interest to be national chairman, going from one place to the other, meeting party faithfuls to see how they will get their support. So let's allow these activities to take its course. Let's not preempt the outcome, because what you're saying now is that, oh, if the president have agreed, no, everybody will agree. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes it does, but the best will emerge out of the convention.
Okay, still on the issue of this candidate, with the issue of microzoning into the north central part of the country, why do you think it's so?
No. You know, we are looking at 2023 too. Who emerges the presidential candidate?
So that means the party is not willing to give anybody ticket in the north central?
No, we are looking at it, and when you are
by extension from the north.
When we are looking at it, we should look at equity, fairness. The North have had its take on the presidency in our party for 2 terms, which is the second term. It is ideal that conscience would allow party faithfuls to think towards the South. Who becomes the next president? The party chairman and the president would not come from same zone if elected. So in so doing, the North wants to produce the next chairman, and they have microzoned it to the North Central because the president is from the North West. Now they have microzoned it to the North Central, where the chairman will come from. So it's left for the people of the North Central to produce a chairman that is credible, that is competent, that has administrative wherewithal to pilot the affairs of the party. So it's not a bad idea. So when primaries come for, presidential primaries come for 2023 election, we should start looking towards the South so that a credible candidate will emerge as the president of the country.
All right, looking at the issue of candidates for 2023. Now, political parties have less than a month to start primaries, both the presidential and National Assembly, as well as the presidential, the governorship candidate, based on the INEC guidelines.
Yeah.
And this, your party is yet to even hold national convention. Wouldn't that affect those plans, and maybe the party will end up having or running helter-skelter to actually conduct primaries?
There is nothing to run helter-skelter about. INEC guideline give 4th of April to maybe towards June. Am I right? For party primaries.
Including issue of resolving
all issues in the
so
party.
You should know.
No, I am saying there's nothing to be worried about. The party will conduct its congress, its national convention, party primaries for state house of assembly, house of rep, senate and governorship. Then the presidential primaries will come. These things will come and it won't bother. It's a one week event, if possible. A one week event. The party has the capacity to conduct it. The party has the capacity to make sure that everything goes very well. We have done a lot of activities in the party and all has come out so very, very successful. So it's not a new thing. The guideline has come. It would soon pass because after the national convention, everything will kick up immediately. Everything is keying in immediately, so there's no cause for worry.
But the issue is that a new leadership is coming without much plan concerning the primary elections, so ahead of 2023 general elections. Whenever there is a new hand or new set of executives, they need to actually sit down a little to look at bigger picture and even the smaller picture of things in the party. Does that mean the party has already planned everything when it's come to the primaries and so many other issues before even the new executive comes?
The new executive will come in, but remember, it's a political party that has an administration in place. You have the chairman and the National Working Committee. You also have party staffs. You have directors in the party. You have staffs, a full body of staffs.
Sure.
So when they are coming, they are not coming to meet an empty building or a place that doesn't have administration. You have different departments in the party. They will come and a briefing will be done. Already they have an insight of what is happening. They will just key in and then give in few advices and changes they can, and everything will go smoothly. I don't see them coming to just sit. They will bring their ideas and people will execute them.
Looking at the issue of who will become the flag bearer for 2023 or presidential, and based on this zoning of national chairman, which means that there is a possibility of having a candidate from the southern part of the country. Although in politics, you may not even rule out the north as well, despite having the national chairman from the north central part of the country, because the north have three sides: north central, northeast, and northwest, and also having southwest, southeast, and south. So with these, do you think which part of the south should have or should produce a candidate from your party?
Yes, it's my party. If it is zoned to the south, the best from the south should emerge. That is my thought. It can be from the south, southeast, and southwest. But in my own person, we don't need to shop for the best, because we already have one of the best in the party, who have also shown that he has capacity, he's competent, he has the will, and he has the support of a lot of Nigerians. And in that case, I wouldn't want the party to waste more energy in shopping for who becomes the president. I would tell you the party should just look around and say, Mr. Vice President.
That is
you. That is my own. That is my view.
Some people
if it goes to the north, continuity is of essence, and if it goes to the south, continuity is of essence. And I think the Vice President, it's more acceptable.
Some people are also still
And,
saying that the former president, that is Goodluck Jonathan, is also a part of this.
Unfortunately, the former president is not a member of the APC. So
but in politics, he can cross carpet, and then he will be given.
We have less than 2 months to convention. He's not a member of the party.
Maybe you see him on the convention day.
So
maybe.
hold on, he's not a member of the party, so I can't discuss what is not on ground. And I can tell you, if the party wants it so good, a smooth run, and support from all Nigerians and an easy win, Osibanjo is the man.
That's what you believe. Well, we are still discussing the issue of the National Convention of the ABC, which, as Samuel Eke says, actually things have started running. Although many reports are still suggesting that pre-convention activities are yet to commence, selling of forms and so many other issues, and also so many aspirants or candidates are kicking against so many other things or plans for the National Convention, which was actually the thing that happened before the shifting of the February convention to March, and this is coming a month to actually the day for the commencement of primary elections for presidential and governorship and assemblies primary elections. Well, Samek is still on the issue of your party's national convention. Memala Buni has been spearheading the affairs of the APC as a National Caretaker and Convention Planning Committee for 2 years, let me put it that way.
He has been supervising the preparation of this same convention would have soon.
His title is Chairman, Caretaker Committee and Convention Planning Committee.
Yeah.
Wow. But it took him about 2 years to plan for convention, which ordinarily so many other party leaders are actually bringing so many theories. The reason behind this is to actually deny some people from contesting for the presidential or not getting the ticket. Did you subscribe to that?
No. In this period of time, he has performed credibly well.
How?
He has won a lot of people from the opposition into the party. He has reshaped the party. He has brought in decorum in the organization and the activities of the party. He has also shown that he is competent. Over the years, he has been secretary of the party. He knows the wherewithal of everything pertaining party politics. He has done very well. To me, he has done excellently well as a caretaker chairman, and he's planning for the convention, so we should allow him to finish his job. We lost governor in the previous chairman. We lost the governor, the recent one, that of Edo, before he came in. And when he came in, he won more. He gave us over 100% of what we lost. Go and check the numbers of members of House of Rep he brought in, senators he brought in, governors he brought in. So you would just give it to him that he has performed very well.
Are you not afraid that after Buni left or leave, issue will come out and people will be defected?
Can I tell you something? There won't be issues. There won't be issues. After the convention, primaries will kick in. Immediately after primaries, general election is coming. Activities will be here and there, and the party would not have faithfuls in the party would not have time for this.
But that is a time where a lot of crises come up when
there won't be
issue of primaries are coming up. There must be some issue of disagreement between party members, which mostly led to issue of defection immediately, and so many other issues like that.
Nigerians would see that the APC is the best place to be.
That's what you believe.
There will be surprises. APC will come out of the convention.
Surprises?
Yeah, there will be
surprises.
We will surprise Nigerians by conducting a convention that every member of the party would accept. Outsiders will key in and join the party, and the party will be better off than where it is today.
Are you not afraid that the president may not be in the convention?
I am not. The
Why?
President will be in the convention.
Why do you say so?
I know the president will be in the convention.
What of if he didn't attend?
I know he will be. He is the leader of the party.
But the vice president is in charge, based on his statement.
I said he will be in the convention. That's not a problem. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Would what happened during the FCT area council election, where before now your party, this is APC, have a lot of seats in the FCT, and now it's like it's actually losing some ground. And the recent by-elections in so many other states, where the opposition PDP also won a lot of seats. And so, is that not showing any sign or a signal to your party that something is wrong?
The opposition didn't win a lot of seats in the last by-election in other states.
They won in Cross River, they won in Plateau.
Just 2 seats they got.
2 seats are two.
I don't want to go there. We had 6 seats, and the ruling party got 4. And the opposition got 2 seats. But
when you look at in those states, it is APC governors that are ruling in those states. What does that show?
When we get to the bridge of general election, we'll cross it. But let me talk about the FCT elections. The FCT election has come and gone. A lot of things.
You do 50-50.
Yes, it's 50-50.
In terms of the chairmanship, while in councillorship it is about 70-30.
We had issues. Let me talk about where I was on ground, like the Abidjan Municipal Area Council. You know, we had issues within 2 candidates till 48 hours to the election, when the court ruled that a certain candidate is now is the candidate of the party, and that affected our support base seriously. And we had issues where we lost areas we shouldn't lose in the first place because of that singular egocentric mentality of 2 party faithfuls who have decided not to agree on certain terms. These persons are seems to be brothers from the same tribe. If you can trace them very well, they can be from the same family in a large scale. But it's a lesson for politicians in the FCT, and it will reshape the politics of APC in the FCT. The current outgoing chairman, I am not too happy with the way he's living, because if you're a chairman of an executive chairman or an executive governor, what makes you successful is having a successor. He has failed politically to bring back the party to succeed him. He has done well infrastructurally, but I can tell you, as the opposition is taking over leadership in Abidjan Municipal Area Council, everything he thinks he has done will look as if he has done nothing. If only the FCC don't come after him, that will be a story for another day. But he has failed to provide leadership when needed.
In the party?
In the party. Even when his candidate is not given ticket, he would have at that moment supported the direction of the party. He has created more problem for the party in Abuja Municipal Area Council than providing a success story. So he is leaving. It's good he's leaving, and it's bad that we are not also in Abuja Municipal. But I think something is on the table, and inshallah, by the grace of God, we would bounce back, and Abuja Municipal Area Council will be that of APC.
Before we go, let me ask this question.
Yeah.
What will happen if eventually APC convention is still shifted to another date, not the fixed date now?
Can I say something? APC convention must hold before party primaries. Am I right? Must. It's not as if...
What if they combine the two?
What I know is that it must hold before party primaries. And to give credibility to the candidate of the party. So, I don't see them shifting the convention.
What if?
I am not putting that on the table. I have told you there is no sign that the convention will be shifted. But if they do, it will still hold before the party primaries and all activities towards 2023 general election.
Wouldn't that cause another confusion and crisis in the party?
If it has not caused confusion since last year, is it now that it will cause confusion? Definitely no.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sam Eke, who is an APC member, that is a politician in the FCT. And that's much we have for this segment. And we'll go for on a short break. And when we come back, it is another discussion segment.